you want to grow your coaching business to 5 or even 10K per month, it's more than possible as an online coach. And I want to break down a little bit of a case study on how our client Dylan was able to get to his first 4K month in only 2 months working with us. And if we continue in this trajectory, we think he's going to hit at least 8 to 10K in the next 2, 3, 4 months, maybe quicker than that with the new strategies that we're about to implement. So I'm going to share my screen. I'll show you exactly how it works, what we're going to do, and how you can actually copy the exact systems, strategies that we've given him in your own coaching business if you want to scale your business up to 5 or 10K per month. Just for context, Dylan was working as a PT on a gym floor. He's out in Dubai. We are out in Dubai right now as I do this video, and we're actually here meeting him. We've actually met him today. And yeah, he was PTing, very busy, you know, good client base, but didn't have an online presence, didn't have an online program to sell. And in Dubai, sometimes it can be very seasonal. In the summer, a lot of people, they're not in Dubai, they go away, they go back to their home countries. So he noticed that his money was kind of going up and down a little bit. So having an online presence meant that he could keep a bit more of a stable income during the months of the summer where it can be a little bit topsy-turvy is how I describe it. So I want to kind of just get into how he was able to do this and what he put in place and what we helped him put in place. So my advice, I always say to people, you should actually watch this in 2 times speed. I know you're probably thinking what, but yeah, watch this in 2 times speed because you can get through it a lot quicker. If you want this document, you can actually just join our community. It's free for the first 7 days and get this document here. So where was Dylan at the start of this journey, which is very, very important for us to kind of understand. I'm going to move myself because you don't need to see me. So essentially busy, yeah, working in different gyms, but busy as a PT, which is fine. But after a while, you know, there's only so many hours in a day. He wasn't really sure how to structure his content to get clients. And I know a lot of you guys say that, like, I don't know what type of content to make. I don't know how to make content. I don't know this, I don't know that. He was struggling with the same thing. So that made it a little bit harder. And then he wasn't posting consistently because he was struggling with that. The thing is, when he does post, it did get engagement. But again, he wasn't being consistent. He didn't have much online clients, less than 5, and he didn't really have a compelling offer. He didn't have anything to sell to anybody, which actually made it a lot harder for him to really scale and grow this coaching business. And then obviously, he didn't have a direction. So with no direction, he was beginning to get frustrated and kind of fed up. So that's kind of that. Most of you are in the same place, I would say. You don't know how to grow your coaching business, and you probably made the same mistakes that Dylan was making. You're probably making those boring, here's how to get a 6-pack videos, here's how to get in a calorie deficit videos. You're probably spending money on ads, but no idea what you're actually doing. Or you're spending money on a website with no marketing strategy, which I see a lot of coaches doing. On top of that, not tracking numbers in the business and not investing in your own business to learn about online coaching. And that's where 90% of coaches get it wrong. They don't actually make the investment to learn about online coaching. And that makes a huge, huge difference to your success as a coach. So I want to break down the 3-step system that helps Dylan transform his business. The very first thing is we optimize his social media. So if we look here, you know, a much better profile picture, very clear on what he does, online health consultant. He helps CEOs and directors with losing 20 to 30 pounds within 90 days. This is what we call a QER, a quantifiable end result, okay? And then he had to download my fat loss guide, which links to a giveaway page where they land on the page and they basically get something and they give it away, okay? So we optimized it, and that's kind of what we did. The next thing is that we needed clarity on his target market. So he was basically just helping anyone. And I always say to online coaches is that if you just help anyone, you end up helping no one, because it's like the knee surgeon versus the GP. The GP is a general practitioner. They help everyone, therefore they don't get as much money as the knee surgeon. The knee surgeon is very, very specific. They solve a very specific problem of high value, okay? So we fixed that. We fixed his social media page, which is what I just showed you. And then we came up with a content strategy based on his target market. So we know that he's aiming for high-performing men, CEOs, directors, and women too, of course. And we need to create content that resonates with what they're going through. The only issue sometimes with this type of content is that everyone thinks they can help CEOs and directors. So what makes you different? The difference is that Dylan actually does work with CEOs, like in his face-to-face job. So therefore, the programs that he's giving them is helping people online too. So we basically came up with content based on that and the struggles that they face when he's with them on a regular basis. And then now he's getting obviously a lot more content because of the content calendar that we've given him. So if you want a content calendar, just DM me on IG, I'll send it over. So this is crucial because your social media page needs to be attractive. If not, then people will not stick around when they land on your page. And that's really, really, really important. The target market is the key because if you're a generalist, trying to speak to everyone, you end up speaking to no one. Again, brain surgeon versus the GP. So the next step here is actually creating a bit more engaging content. So if we look here, we can see 3,000 views, at least every video here seems to have over 1,000 views. Some of them 5,000 views. He's got some with 8,000 views. So the issue before is Dylan was not posting consistently, but when he did post, I said it before, he was actually getting good engagement. So the first thing we need to do was just increase his posting frequency. It's quite simple. I would just say to aim for at least 3 to 4 times a week. You don't have to be crazy with it. So that's kind of all we did, 3 to 4 times a week. That's good enough. We dial in on some content topics. So what topics can he actually talk about when it comes to the fitness business? So we need to go a bit more deep with the content topics rather than being very surface level. And that's very, very important. So we set up a content calendar and filled it with these 5 topics, value-based content. So that's kind of where you're really helping people, showing them exactly how they can improve and fix certain aspects of their life and their business and their health and whatever it may be. Tutorial style content is basically like how to do X. But when I say that, I'm thinking more like showing people like a full workout, showing people like a full recipe, whatever you do. Okay. So tutorial style workout, infotainment. So that's where you're giving value and information, but you're doing it in a interesting and entertaining way rather than just the basic standard. Here's how to do this. Here's how to do that. Contrarian. So that's basically like, a strong opinion. So when I say that, I always think of Andrew Tate, but I'm not saying to be Andrew Tate, but strong opinion style content is quite good. I just realized you guys can't even see what I'm showing, so let me just scroll down a bit. So contrarian, and then social proof. So for me, social proof is one of the best ones that you can post because that builds up your authority and that allows you to obviously charge more because at the end of the day, you have proof that you're good at what you do, and that's the key to being a successful online coach. So this is a vital pillar for us to get to the next level because without traction, we can't attract people to the program. Okay. So the third and final step is basically what I like to call permission-based marketing and offer creation. And really, we needed this to really rocket the business, and we can fuel this even further with ads. Sorry. So we set up a simple DM strategy based on all the new engagement his content is getting, and our target was to book at least 3 to 5 calls a week. So when we do this, I want you to think of it like this: there's people that follow me. There's people that like my posts. There's people that respond to my stories. There's people that vote on my polls. I'm having genuine conversations with those people, not cold DMs, not spamming people's inbox. I'm having genuine conversations with those type of people, okay? My aim is to get at least 30 to 40 quality conversations per day, okay? So not just random conversations. Think about what you do on the gym floor right now as a PT. You have very, very real, honest conversations with people, and that's how you do it. Our target is to book 3 to 5 calls a week, right? To be honest, we can book more than this, but just to get started. Now, we set up his, pardon me, bloody hell. We set up his offer in an effective way. So pricing structure, guarantee, offer stacking, what's in the overall package. So I think most PTs are, when they move online, they all end up serving the same thing. You get a weekly check-in, you get a monthly coaching call, you get an updated program. Okay, but what about the community aspect? What about offering some extra things? You get a blood test, you get a free supplement pack. You know, you want to stack your offer and then you want to make it enticing. Like, okay, you get the first month for free, you get the first 2 months for free, no cost, whatever it may be. I don't always recommend doing free coaching, but you know what I mean. So stack the offer, make it sound sexy. Okay. Then systems in the business. So this is very important, but basically the coaching app is one thing, email marketing is one thing, the lead magnet is one thing, and then the booking page and automations. So the coaching app that he's using, very simple, Trainerize, True Coach, Everfit, doesn't really matter. Email marketing, so he uses the OHB CRM Connect software, that's the one that we own and we created. Lead magnet, so now he's created a lead magnet. If you go back here, you'll see the lead magnet right here. If we press this link, it will take you to his lead magnet where he gives something away in order to capture someone's details, name, email, phone number, stuff like that. Okay. And the automations is basically to help him run the business so he doesn't have to do everything himself. So this is really powerful because at the end of the day, you don't want to be in a position where you have to manually be onboarding clients, creating all these new things when you can just automate it, all right? Automate before you delegate. That's what I always say. So People will ask me, like, why didn't we go straight into Facebook ads? Well, I say it like this. Imagine running traffic towards a broken business system. It doesn't make sense. You need to ensure that we have an offer that works organically and we have a fulfillment system that works. Other gurus telling you to go straight into ads are essentially helping you burn cash. Because if you don't have a strong offer, if you don't have the right marketing, if you don't have a system to nurture those leads, you're running ads to something that doesn't work, which means that people are coming to your page and they're falling off and you're losing money. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to lose money. I want to gain money. I want to earn more as a coach. So that's very important that you understand that. Once this is built, Facebook ads will be a part of his next strategy. And he's hit a 4K month, which means that we just need to do this consistently and scale it with paid traffic. So if you want access to this document, comment the word growth, or you can actually just join the group. Actually, you can just join the group. It's free, so you can get the group. Where is it? You can join the group here. The link's here in this document, and the link's in the description. And then, yeah, you can get this actual thing for free. Obviously, if you want to work with us personally, we only work with PTs and coaches who are actually already making money. It's not cheap to work with us one-to-one. I'm not going to lie to you. If you're broke, it's probably going to be a waste of time. So broke coaches don't book calls with us. But if you are making money and you want to scale and you want to get to where you want to get to, at least 5-10K per month, then it's obviously worth getting on a call with us. If you don't have money and you're not sure, we do have a community where you can literally work with us for free for the first 7 days. And that's really what we're helping coaches with, especially those of you that are just starting. So that is the bulk of it. If you really want to grow your coaching business and get to that next level, the next step for you is to now take action and understand like what you need to do to make that happen. So, if you want to know a little bit more about how you can implement actually like every single step I just showed you, the last real piece of the puzzle is obviously getting the content right? You get your content marketing correct. And I've actually made a full 45-minute video showing you how you can book those 3 to 5 calls per week. That's going to actually help you scale your coaching business if you press the video right here.